Stupid fastful comet. Making me go all paranoid last episode, huh? Well, today I'm gonna deal with you. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy. Previously, we spent the majority of our time in Toy Time Galaxy gathering more power stars in this galaxy. Today, I'm finally gonna deal with this fastful comet that gave me so much hassle in trying to remember it from last episode, in Fast Foes of Toy Time. So after spawning that Hungry Luma planet, this was the thing I was thinking of. I guess I had to get all the stars in Toy Time itself in order for this to spawn. Or maybe it's just because my scattered planning with the purple comets really just threw things off for a bit. I have no idea what happened. But the challenge now here is we have to get all these switches again, but as you can see, all these tox boxes are moving even faster, so critical timing is going to be an important factor to getting through this power star. And it's going to be a bit more difficult with Luigi, in my opinion, because we have noticed that his lack of friction can be both a helpful thing, but also a hindrance too. So for instance, when I stop, I have to wait for Luigi to gather a bit of speed before he starts running like so. That kind of timing can make or break this entire fast-foe comet thing. And of course, you gotta be careful of Luigi sliding after you do stop controlling him. My advice when you do this, tilt the stick in the opposite direction when Luigi does slide. That way you'll be able to stop the sliding entirely, and you'll be able to save yourself from probably getting crushed by these tox boxes. Start here, launch up just in case, because I'm not taking my chance of Luigi just running past him now that these tox boxes are moving even faster now. Okay, so this guy could be probably simple to do. You can just stay out to the side and try to get all these switches that way. The hardest one might be the middle one, because that's the one he does always cover up. It's like that, and then we can go over here, wait for this tox box to make one more pass through, and then we'll do that. Okay, that was very simple to take care of. Whoa, gotta pick up all those platforms too. At least these won't have to worry about as much with the tox boxes. Come to think of it, at this point, the tox boxes shouldn't be that much of a problem to worry about anymore. In my opinion, the boxes are the biggest threat in this power star. Once you do get to the portion with the spiky platforms, then you don't have to worry as much, because these things you can easily avoid. Okay, the last trio should be right over here. 2. And finished. Now we can get to that power star easy peasy without worrying about these spiky platforms anymore. That's provided you just don't run into the willy-nilly and then kill yourself that way like I did last time. At least with the hurting part, not with the killing part. We'll jump down there. And for now, we are done with Toy Time Galaxy. That's provided that a purple comet doesn't spawn there yet. I'm starting to think that the purple comets might appear after every 3 or so stars you do collect. That's what I'm thinking. Because I wasn't expecting that purple comet to appear near Sea Slide last episode. Let's see what will appear this time. No it won't. Guess I'll have to wait a little longer. But in the meantime, we could deal with this minor galaxy. Bone Fin Galaxy. So let's dive off into that. This one is one of the more challenging one-star galaxies from my experience, as we infiltrate the Kingfin's fearsome waters. Now this could be me remembering things wrong, but as far as I remember, this could be the only one-star galaxy in the entire game that does have a boss fight. At least the only one that I can remember, whether we're talking about Hungry Lumas or otherwise. And there is the titular title character of this star, Kingfin. What we have to do is to throw as many shells as possible into Kingfin. The first phase is very idle, so it doesn't consider you a threat at all, but after you hit the first time, these little hovering, homing fish people. That was a really bad way of describing it, but we'll call them mini kingfins. I guess kingfin. I don't know. I don't really remember the name right now. But they'll home into you if they do spot you, so you'll have to worry about that. My advice is to go for the red shell if you can find one. That way you can outrun the king, not the kingfin, the kingfin's children, as well as catching up to kingfin itself. But after 2 hits, there will be even more of the little children coming out to you. Those are actually called fish bones, now that I remember. Which is really ironic because they don't look very bony at all. They look more steel, if anything. But those are really the only hazard you have to worry about. Other than that, Kingpin doesn't really do anything to hurt you. It's just a matter of you running into it like I've done a few times that will cause damage from Kingpin itself. But my advice, like before, just get the red shells because those will home in the Kingpin as well if you can find one. Other than that, you'll have to time your shots a bit carefully with the green shells. It's always worth knowing to keep an eye on your energy gauge as well, just in case you don't run out of life when you're being occupied with this boss fight. Of course, you can always gather bubbles, coins if you can find any, or resurface if you need to get your air back. And that was just really stupid of me. I ran to this little rock and that would cause that fishbowl to hit me. I'll throw a lie on this green shell in the meantime. Didn't get any damage to your Kingfin. He's right there. Alright, got it. And that's it, actually. I thought there would be one more hit to it because the cutscene didn't activate yet. But Kingfin is done. Really not a challenging boss fight. It's just the fish bones you have to worry about. And the potential of running into Kingfin as well. But other than those 2 things you have to worry about, there isn't that many problems this boss fight will have to provide. So a relatively easy power star to get. And this will count as 286 power stars. Very nice. Of course, that's a 1-star galaxy, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's see, we go back. Oh, looky here. There's a purple comet near Toy Type Galaxy. Somehow I expected that to happen, to be honest. Okay, let's see. What do we have to do here? Luigi's purple coins. Oh yeah, this one I remember too. So, on the flip side of Mario, or I guess Planet Mario we could call it, there is a Luigi planet as well. So I'm not sure this is egotistical or very helpful for Luigi, considering he has to pretty much climb himself to gather all these purple coins in order to get our next power star. So these power stars are going to be scattered off in separate formations, but they'll all be, I guess, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is. They'll all be on these shrink platforms. That's what I'm trying to get at. So the shrinking platforms are really the thing you have to worry about the most. So keep your eye on the platforms that you do come across, because if you try to platform back onto one of them, the chances are you might end up missing your target and you might fall to your death. Other than that, try to gather as many power stars as possible. Or not power stars, purple coins. That run was really, really bad. I was really more concentrated on trying to describe this whole planet rather than trying to get the purple coins themselves. But if you see a line of purple coins, then most likely you can try a long jump for it. Not like me where I just completely missed like a dunce. But you can try a long jump for purple coins if you do see a line of them. Chances are those will count as a huge amount of... those will count as a huge amount towards your purple coin total, so it's probably the best method to gathering the purple coins in the quickest amount of time possible. I'm doing really bad at this right now. And that time I did a log jump, but I was somehow able to get through that unscathed. There's also all these yellow platforms. I don't think I addressed those yet, but those will flip over when you do step on them, so you have to worry about those as well. Yeah, I want to get back onto this line of purple coins, because those platforms haven't flipped over yet, and I missed most of those too. Lately, I've been really bad when it comes to using the log jump in this purple coin mission. I've always been able to be very accurate with my long jumps when I'm trying to line up for getting those purple coins, but lately I've just been really off for some reason. I don't know why. My aiming just hasn't been as good as it usually is. At least we got a lot of time, like 2.5 minutes to worry about, I think. Or like 3 minutes. So we don't have to worry about like a huge time disadvantage, I suppose. It's just more collecting all these purple coins. This might be another instance where there's at least more than 100 purple coins in a purple coin star as well. Okay, that one, that's not going to be the best purple coin spot to get. Okay, jumping off to that line. Jumping back. I'm being really scattered right now. I usually have like some sort of route planned out when I'm going through this mission. Ooh, that was pretty risky, jumping onto the edge of that flipping platform. Really risky. I don't really do that often, or at all for that matter. There's a bunch of lines I did miss out on, and okay, I swear I jumped that time. I know I jumped. That time I know I jumped. For some reason the game didn't register it. I know that's coming off as an excuse, but I know I hit the A button. Thank goodness! Finally done with this. I just gotta get back there without dying first. I have no idea why, but this purple coin mission in particular made me lose the most lives in a purple coin star to date. Sometimes I just have an easy run with this, other times I just have so much difficulty with this purple coin star, and today happened to be one of the difficult days. Okay, well at least that's over now. I have no idea why, but I was playing really badly at this purple coin star today. If I were to show you like the full uncut attempts of this purple coin star, I would be really, really embarrassed. My gameplay was just not up to snuff here today. I want to check out Polari first, see if any other purple has spawned. Surprisingly not. Alright then. Well, in that case, working ahead to this next Bowser base. This is not what I was expecting to do today. But we'll be heading into Bowser Jr.'s lava reactor. So I guess we'll just do this in the meantime, while I'm still trying to wait for the next of those purple comets to spawn. And King Caliente's spicy return. Then again, I didn't meet my purple coin quota for today, so that's gonna be a little while before another purple comet does spawn. So it looks like we'll be meeting a familiar foe in this next Grand Star. Somehow, the boss of this world ended up getting promoted from a regular Power Star to a Grand Star. I have no idea how that works. Then again, this is Bowser I'm talking about. He really doesn't make the best of sense. Let's just say that much. He's not really that smart. Alright, so first things first. Kill out these enemies. I think I have to get a bullet bill to lure into one of these domes. Micro Goobas and Goobas up the wazoo here. At least there's some star bits I can collect. Don't want to fall in that black hole. It'd be really embarrassing if I do die early on. Snatch that dome. Now we had coins today. I have no idea what I was going for that, to be honest. Let's jump over here. That one has a 1-up inside it. Whoa, that bullet bill got really close. It took way too long on trying to get to the dome that I'm trying to look for. Come on. Fire away. And come get the Luigi. Come get the Luigi. Follow, follow, follow. Good. That's what I was looking for. The dome with the launch star. That leads us to our next planet. I'm not sure why, but I always feel like this is one of the shorter Grand Star missions in this entire game. Maybe because I just go by it so fast that I really don't pay attention to how much time I really am in this level. But it always feels really short to me. Get more of these Octorok wannabes. Still look at them both in time, nice. Haven't seen those octopus in a while, come to think of it. Like since early game, we haven't seen any of those guys. And just like that, we're already at the boss fight. If I give up any more Grand Stars, my dad's gonna get mad. So this calls for my ultimate weapon. Give him some heat, King Caliente. How in the world this guy got promoted from Power Star Guardian to Grand Star Guardian is something I will just never understand. So this is King Caliente round 2. Somehow he survived our encounter back at Good Egg Galaxy. But that was a long time ago. And he's a bit more tan now than he was previously. That's probably the only thing he's got going for since the last time we did meet him. So same thing as before. You just gotta hit the coconuts back at him, but he will retaliate every time in this fight, so be sure to pay attention to the coconuts that do fly back at you when he does fling them back. So of course more of these Hotoboos, I think that's what they are. I don't really remember that. It's been a long time since we've seen these blue fire spirits as well. Couldn't get that in time. Should fire off another one like he did last time. No he didn't. So I guess the real challenge here is that you've got sticky platforms that will go into the lava if you do stand on one for too long. That's really my main concern, is to try to stay out of the lava itself. But other than that, it's pretty much the same boss fight as before, just with a lot more hazards that I'm seeing now. Somehow those meteors are appearing. That's probably Bowser Jr. firing them off screen. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Those rocks. And now there's another coconut, but I got burned again. That's the thing, I'm always concerned about trying to stay out of the lava, that I tend to not pay as much attention to everything else that's going on around me. There's a lot of stuff going on too. I mean, my goodness. King Caliente is coming back with a vengeance, let's say that much. Okay, there's one hit. Going in this direction, I was heading here anyways. And 3. Got him! Alright. So not that much of a difference in this boss fight other than just more hazards. A very easy Grand Star, probably the easiest one we've had in a while, if not probably in all the times we did have to find a Grand Star. At least that's over with. I believe that was our 6th Grand. And with no rules, Rosalia didn't have to talk to us this time. But we did go above and beyond our expectations. That was the last Grand Star in the entire game. Even though we really don't need it because we have more than enough star power now to get to the center of the universe. Toad, what do you have to say? What for Princess Peach? I'll just give me more lives. I will never say no to 1-ups, even though they will restart the next time I have to reboot up this game again. So just give me them just in case, because I did lose quite a bit back at the purple Luigi coin star. Okay, so there's a bunch of purple colors that spawn once again. Let's see, Beach Bowl. I think we'll go for Beach Bowl next time. No, wait, actually let's go for Sea Slide, because that's what I have planned next. At least that's the next purple comet I was expecting to go after, but, you know, Scattered planning with purple comets really hasn't been the best thing that's happened to me, but oh well. We're gonna end things off for today because getting that Grand Star, there's nothing that's gonna top that. So next time on Super Luigi Galaxy, we'll be heading to Seaside Galaxy to collect those purple coins and we'll try to build from there. Who knows? We'll probably head to the garden, the final room in the Comet Observatory. Until we meet again, farewell for now.